Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. DJT coming from Ojota.
All right, speak with Korede Bello.
Yes, Korede Bello. I want to.
Package is being.
Good morning. Well done.
Good morning.
I just want. Yes. Good morning. I want to ask you. I love that track. That's your track. The one that we're on right now. It's a hit now. That says that you have belief in it. That says all in all, I'll take my time. So I really appreciate that, and I'm relating that to something like, when I believe and I'm feeling like, just like Kenny's.
What's the question, sir?
Yeah, my request, what I'm saying is, I want him to relate that lyric, how he's feeling. How are you feeling when you're writing that lyric? All in all, I take my time. Because by me, myself right here, I believe Kenny always party time. So I want to know how you were feeling. Because I believe that's when I believe Kenny.
All right.
Always.
All right. Thank you. We got you. We got you. All right.
I think he's referring to the Mikasa Sukasa. I said all in all.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take my time, nah. I think he's hearing I'll take my chance. So I think is relating the lyrics to a life experience, like all in all, I'll take my chance. Maybe like a.
Please finish that.
Sing that. Can you sing
Please,
that?
okay. Bless us.
No.
If you give me chop, I no go run. If you give me chop, I no go talk. If you give me chop, I no go rush. I'll take my time, nah. That's what it is. Like if you give me chop out, I won't
rush.
I won't rush.
You are a slow eater.
Exactly, and I am. I take my time.
They say you have another caller.
Yeah, we have another caller.
It just reminds you that dynamite comes in small packages.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Baba Happy, Baba Kenny.
Good morning.
Honorable.
Good morning.
Before I talk to Korede Bello, I hope he's sweating water because I don't want him to faint. Because the question you are asking is too much.
I love.
Anyway,
They haven't mentioned money yet, so
No money mentioned. Nobody will
I
faint
hope
here.
it's sweating. Korede Bello, congratulations. That's a good job you are doing.
thank you very
First
much.
of all, I want to ask you a question. You being a musician that love, being a musician that plays both lovers music and gospel music, which one do you prefer most?
Oh,
That's number one.
that's interesting.
Number two.
You want me to faint? Number two. You want me to faint?
But let me tell you this. I don't want you to answer this, but this one is just an advice.
Okay, sir.
Now, this time you are bubbling and you are doing fine. Please make sure you have everlasting investment. I don't want to know the kind of everlasting investment, but you understand what I mean.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's mild, sir.
So that's what I'm going to give to you, because some of our boys, when they are blown, at the end of the day, after 10, 15 years, it's a different story we'll be hearing from them. But I don't want your own story to be like that. It should not be like that in God's name.
Amen.
Amen.
So you can answer my question now, because
Okay.
I don't want it to fit. The question is forward.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So I don't
I
faint.
know the honorable is there too. This is not the.
If anybody faints, then it's honorable. Honorable will not faint. He's
I
a very honorable man.
I don't chop anybody money.
I'm like, don't make our heart is sweet.
Okay.
Give me water. I'll make you try to pretty comfortable.
Thank you, Baba Abe.
Yeah,
First
answer
question.
the question. Which one is the number song and the gospel?
Okay, that's an interesting question. So that's actually really interesting. Which one do I prefer? Making love anthems and making gospel-related anthems. Oh, my latest single, by the way, is Moire, and it's like a gospel anthem as well. It's like Godwin. But which one do I prefer? It's like saying, I think it's like I said, this is a platform for service, and it's like asking Jesus, where does he like to preach the most? is it Temple on the Mount or where he goes? You know, it's platform for service.
When you mentioned Jesus, all of a sudden I thought I was looking at Pastor Korede.
That could, I mean, it's calling
I'm being honest.
It could be honest. So what I mean by that is Jesus is moving, you know, his ministry. It doesn't have any preference for.
It's not stagnant.
Exactly, it's no preference for platform. The most important thing is the message and the people that you're connecting with.
It does not matter. It's just like you are delivering.
Exactly, I'm delivering a message. It's service. Like if I need people, okay, for instance, I think this is the most important part. I'm sure he's a married person, and I don't think he plays gospel music when he's making love with his wife.
No.
Exactly. So there's certain times and needs for different types of music. Korede, and that's where the answer is. So I
said it. You know his current song is Morire.
Yes, sir.
The one before that was Sumomi.
Sumomi was the first one. Then Mikasa Sukasa the second one.
Your house is my house.
Exactly.
Come to my house.
Sumomi,
my house is your house. If you come to my house, it's your house.
Definitely Laro La Marire.
Exactly. But it connects, you know, Sumomi.
It does.
My house is your house. When the person comes,
Korede, am I good in politics?
Oh my good in church.
In politics.
And church.
Let me ask
you. When you mention pastor, when you mention Jesus for the first time, it caught me.
Ooh.
When second time when you mentioned it, it sealed.
I'm pastor now.
Pastor now. Korede, thank God. God is using you in ways.
Absolutely.
And we thank God for your life.
We have another
when Godwin came out.
We have another caller. Sorry, Diwo. Sorry about that.
Go ahead.
Hello. Welcome to the show. We have Korede here. Please speak with him.
Yes, we can hear you loud.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're very loud. Go ahead. Speak with Korede.
Okay. Korede, how are you? Long time.
Thank you. I'm good.
Yeah, I can see your video. I saw your video of recent. And I can see you have come to 2022 now.
2022 like
Golden boy.
Yes, sir.
It's making it look good now.
Thank you.
Okay, as I see you have released some album now, some tracks now.
Yes, sir.
So, I think after that, I wanted to drop another song. Play that like that. God win. So, both of the songs we are dropping now, we are loving it. Keep the good work.
I just dropped the song last week Friday. It's called Morire. I think you should check it out. It's really nice. It's called Morire. Okay. It's like Godwin.
Morire, okay.
Yes.
Just like
yeah, I think we're gonna play it right now. Actually, maybe we play it on radio.
Yes,
listen on radio.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, we're waiting for Korede's female fans to call. Baba Keke, the phone number again?
0818-435-6095. Once again, 0818-435-6095. That's the number here.
Type it on the Instagram.
Of course.
All right.
0818
when we come back, I wanted to ask you, when Godwin came out, was it intended as a gospel song, or you were just feeling a flow and it was just...
So the purpose for Godwin was to connect with as many people as possible. Connect with experience. Not necessarily religion.
You're just telling a story.
Telling a story, and fortunately, the story could be
we have a caller.
Story related with a lot of people beyond religious and political barriers.
All right, another caller here. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Are you there? Okay, speak with Korede, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Adeneye from Korede.
I greet you, Mr. Balogun.
Korede.
Sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You should keep on doing what you are doing. I like all your songs.
Thank you, sir.
So, you keep on doing well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, I appreciate it.
And the new album that is on the way, I would like to hear it.
Okay, sir.
And it's all your song that I really love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, keep on doing well.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You have another caller. Back to back. Wow.
You caught it?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't picked up.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh my God, my name is Temitope. I'm calling from Ilorin.
Wow.
Hi, Temitope.
All the way from Ilorin, Kwara State. Korede
Yes,
said.
all the way from Ilorin. Oh my God.
How are you,
I'm a huge
Temitope?
fan. Korede Bello, I'm a huge fan.
Oh,
I'm
thank
fine.
you, Temitope.
I'm fine. I'm good. I
Yeah.
love Morire right now. Like,
Oh.
I vibe with
Thank you.
constantly every day. My mom and I.
Oh,
It's
that's
lovely.
sweet. That's
It's wonderful. You're doing well.
Thank you. Oy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't really have a question to ask, but I really just wanted to call and just encourage you to keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you
keep
so much,
being
Timmy.
yourself. You are someone that I've been supporting from very, very, very long ago, and I'll continue to support. I continue to wish you well. Truly, come and talk to Korede Bello. Yes. Hello.
Hey, hello.
I'm a twin sister. Good morning.
You're a twin sister.
Wow.
Yes.
This is confirmation that I'm going to have twins.
God win.
God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I see you well. The place is not every morning.
Oh, and I hope you've been blessed because the song has been a blessing to me, and I pray that you continue to get me blessed every time you listen to it.
Amen.
Twin blessings, by the way, it's double blessings.
Amen.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Korede Bello is here. Speak with him, please.
Korede.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, it's Korede.
Yeah. What's good? What's happening?
Okay. Wow, so I'm speaking Korede right now.
Yes, sir. What's happening? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is coming from Ibadan.
Ibafo.
Your
Nice.
radio is too loud, man.
He wants to hear his voice talking to
I'm
God.
telling you, turn the radio, turn the volume down. Yeah.
Okay, not that.
Okay,
I
it's
think it's
okay.
better now.
Hello.
Yeah. Do you have a question for the legends in the house?
Baba
Keke and
it's for you.
D1.
You are the man on the hot seat.
You never know. You might want some advice.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
I don't think you have a question, Keke.
Okay.
Like when you check all these celebrities, like
Yes.
how Korede is just texting, like you don't reply. Like this account is verified, you don't reply.
It's I actually tried to reply. The thing is, a lot of the celebrities you message, there are millions of other people messaging them as well.
Yeah.
But you only know yourself messaging them. So
Exactly.
that's the perception you have. There's so many tons of messages, and it just takes a whole lot. But I think we do try to reply as many as we can.
Don't expect the answer to come immediately after leaving the message. Even my
Exactly.
message yesterday, you didn't reply until like 2:00. Yeah,
Exactly. I didn't see it. That's it.
I can understand because I know lots of messages on your DM.
Yeah, I was surprised. Oh wow, Baba sent me a message. I didn't see it. That's so many other messages like that.
Yeah. Thank you for calling, my man. Have a beautiful day. All right.
Yeah, we'll take a short break. We'll play something from the new song.
Yes.
Just to reiterate what you say, energy is different.
Yeah.
The female energy is different from the male.
Exactly.
You know, me, I like to monitor. I like to look. When the twins were talking,
Yes, sir.
your eyes were dilated.
Dilating based on 2.
But
I was just watching you.
but he said it already that
I was just watching. When the other girl now came on, I said, no,
Now, it's something struck in me like twins.
I guess what? You say you have twins talking to you.
Yes, sir.
You are seated next to twins.
I know. That's why I said it. It's not. And this is not the first time. So it's just
it will come
aligning.
your way in Jesus' name.
Amen. I'll bring them to you when they
Amen.
happen. We'll probably have another
But
session
you know,
with
I
them.
have twins as well.
I know. It's interesting. It's just amazing.
And my brother also has twins.
Wow.
and he's a twin.
I know. It's amazing. It's blowing my head.
All right.
If you want twins, raise your hand. Wow. Babane, put your hands up, Babane. Babane. October D1, put your
Ah,
Oh, he has twins as well.
Wow.
No, this is a twin connection, though.
Wow.
You got it, bro.
Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
And to reinforce that, let's go to the brand new EP.
Exactly. Okay.
We're playing.
We're playing Morire, but the brand new EP is called Table for Two.
We'll
That's
talk about-
reiterating twins.
We'll talk about that when we come back.
Okay.
Yes, Morire, Korede Bello, still very much with us. Ken is 104, and of course, Prime Time Africa.
What's up?
You're welcome back. Rocking on 104.1 Kenny's FM and of course on AIT Prime Time Africa. Yours truly, world famous Kenny Keke Ogungbe alongside Otumba Dayo D1 Adeneye ID is not here, but we are representing.
And of course, we're hanging out with one and only Korede Bello.
Representing.
Let's bring it back now quickly.
Let's go to your new walk.
Table for two.
Table for two, yes. Table for two.
Again, before you start to talk, when you say table for two, that means a girl and a guy.
Yeah.
I know. And again, all your songs, you have connecting men and women.
Yes, sir. It is my life purpose to connect people.
Wow.
With whatever platform that I use, or whatever platform God blesses me with. I think the underlying current is connection.
Okay.
Connect people with other people, or connect people with God. Connect people with another state of feeling. Connect people with a sense of purpose, for instance. Connect people with their life partner. Just connect people with other human beings. That's it. So Table for Two is my recent project, and it's an intimate vibe. From Sumomi to Mikasa Tsukasa to Morire. And there's Hey Baby and, Table for Two, the name of a song.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother.
Bartolome himself. Good morning, sir.
I dey hear you. Speak with Korede. Ask Korede your question
Good morning.
quickly.
Good morning, sir.
Yes. How will I start?
Start now,
I love your style.
Thank you.
I think I'm not a girl actually. I've just come and say hi.
Thank you.
You know.
I appreciate it.
How are you feeling among the duo of Baba Keke and D1?
I feel small.
He's the superstar here. Don't let him fool
small.
you.
Sitting on the hot
You
seat.
feel like a baby among them, right?
Exactly. I feel like, I'm being schooled. Like the aura is the aura is too
Because
great.
those are the people that have been making entertainment industry going smoothly.
Yes.
For that, maybe somebody now comes today and starts blabbing. No, these are the people from the grassroots. They
Absolutely.
started all the way from the grassroots.
Absolutely.
And they are still standing tall today.
Thank
understand?
you.
Absolutely.
Thank
So
you.
that's why I'm
Absolutely.
like,
Thank you.
before I made this call, I was like, how will Korede Bello be feeling among these people,
I said,
Korede
I
has
said
been
it
with
earlier.
us from day one.
From when he was a lot younger.
yeah, and I said it. My early introductions to music was the primetime platform. The primetime. Everybody wanted to. I wanted to be shown on primetime Africa. So I feel really honored. Every time, I had interview with Baba Keke the other day on Instagram, and I still feel the same way. So it's an honor.
Oh, wow.
No, let's shift the attention to Korede.
No problem, sir.
All right.
I just want to wish him well.
Thank you.
I just want him to continue with what he knows how to do best, and don't deviate.
Thank
Don't
you.
deviate.
Thank you.
Your sky is not your limit, so you are just starting.
Absolutely.
The sky is the limit. It's just
Absolutely.
You are just starting.
Amen.
Amen.
You have not made the millions yet. You will still make the millions, the billions. They are coming. They are on the way.
Amen.
Don't worry.
Amen.
Don't do your best. Have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful day, Baba.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
All right. Thank you, my brother. We're gonna be having phone calls. Another call coming in. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Korede
My name
Bello
is
is here.
Daniel. My name is Daniel. I'm calling from Songwater.
Welcome to the show.
It's good,
Thank you,
Mr.
sir. God
Daniel.
bless you, sir.
Amen.
What's good, Mr. Daniel? Good morning.
God bless you. I love your songs.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I love your song. I love it. All my songs on my phone is your songs. I can't lie to you.
Are you sure? Don't lie to me. Oh.
I like me. I can't lie to you. I like you, Dan. I like you, Dan. My same concept.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel. I appreciate that.
Especially that's your song. I don't get a lot. God, you mean?
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Thank you. As I don't hear your voice like this, God don't win for me.
Okay. You know that I don't have that on my phone before, but because when I heard your voice, I said no, I have to get God to go and appreciate how you are doing your musicians. God will lift you up.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Daniel. Amen.
Thank you so much. Amen. Thank you so much.
I'm this is the guy that asked by a man about number the other day.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes,
thank you. Have a beautiful day. Yeah.
I would like to see you again. I'm very happy.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right. We have an ID on the street. He's calling me from the streets, and he would like to speak with. Victor, hold on. No. Let's read your ID. What's up? Good morning. Hello.
A speaker.
Victor, hold on. No.
Okay, Kenny, let me.
Okay, sorry. Okay, Victor. Victor, call me back. Call me back.
Hello.
Victor.
What's going on, man?
Mr. ID.
Hey,
Good morning, sir.
How are you going to Bello?
I'm good, sir.
Great man. I like that.
The accent hasn't changed.
Right now,
Yes, sir.
it's like I got the memo. You got the memo. I got the same stuff. I got the same color trousers on.
Really?
And yet, and
Wow.
you don't walk. And you say you don't walk alone.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
So-
I got the blue. I got the blues on.
Oh, you got the blues on. Okay,
I got to call the hairdresser to do my hair just like that.
makes sense. But you have to one more thing though to complete the look.
Well, okay, what is it?
You have to join Liverpool.
No. Do you know the Queen Mother, the club that she's a fan of?
What?
Chelsea.
I don't believe it until I hear her say it herself.
No, take whatever I say is gospel, man. Whatever I say.
Okay, I believe you though.
Don't doubt it.
You're the man with the pulse on the street, so you know what's happening.
Thank you. Yeah, one more thing before I go.
Yes, sir.
There's a young boy. They call him. His name is Feishayo Babaoye.
Feishayo Babaoye. Feishayo Babaoye.
Yes, the one that is graduating today.
Okay.
Today is the valedictorian service for
Oh, great.
Greenwood House, Ikoyi.
Greenwood House, Ikoyi.
And
Congratulations.
Feishayo is the deputy
Head boy.
Yeah, he say God win all the time.
Nice.
He's a big fan of of your humble self.
Congratulations.
Let me give me a shout out to Feishayo Babaoye and the entire class of 2020.
All right.
And also the teachers too.
Okay. All right. So this is specially for the Greenhouse School and the class of 2020, especially for Mr. Feishayo Ade Babaoye. Yes, Feishayo Babaoye. Congratulations to you and all your classmates, your team members, your gang, and every one of you. Congratulations. Now God win. So hope to see you on the next level. Bless you. It's Korede Bello. Yeah, Korede Bello.
Well,
All right, let's talk about your brand new work.
that's one of the reasons we don't open phone lines, because the phone lines will be ringing 3 hours after you've left.
There's a
But-
phone
I can
call.
imagine.
There's a phone
Oh, yeah,
call.
no problem.
Let's take it.
Is the Greenwood, the validation service, is it in person? I could just stop by and just surprise them.
Wow.
Yeah, if it's
Wow.
in person.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
Wow.
As I'm going by, I'll just stop by.
Wow. Okay, go ahead, Victor. Korede Bello is
Oh,
here.
Victor.
Hello, Mr. Korede.
Hey, hello. Hi, Victor.
Oh, I'm fine. So I want to ask, from which age do you start having the talent of singing?
From I wrote my first song when I was in primary 5, so I was probably like 7.
Because of me, I want to become a musician. I'm now asking to get some clues.
Yeah, I started as early as 7.
Okay, from 7 years.
Yes, sir.
How old are you, Victor?
I'm 11.
You're
I'm
11.
the one that called that won money that last time.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Victor.
It's okay, Victor. It's okay.
Now you
Don't let me
now
sound
you
like
win.
Chairman of the House Committee.
Off the mic.
It's okay. It's okay. Now you win. Thank you.
Now God wins.
Korede,
Let's talk
Yes, sir.
about your new album.
your new album.
Yes.
There's a phone call. Though. No.
Five songs.
I'm up for connections. Yes, sir.
Yes.
5 songs on the project. I released Sumomi first, Mikasa Sukasa second one, and recently, just last week, I put out Morire, which is doing really beautiful, by the way.
Is the
also-
video for it out?
No, the video's not out for it yet because I see the song is bigger than me, so I'm thinking of working on a remix with a lot of artists from the gospel field, secular field, and even some maybe actors in there as well. We give it that grand feel.
That's for Moriri.
Yes, sir, for Morire. But this Friday, I don't know when this is going to be
It's going
aired
to be,
on TV.
It's going to be on TV next week.
Okay, but this Friday, Table for Two is ready. 2 extra songs there. There's Hey Baby and there's Table for Two.
Hey baby.
Yeah.
Hey baby. All those girls.
Yes, sir.
I'm I follow you
Yes, sir.
and I watch you.
Yes,
Even
sir.
I put likes in many of your stuff.
Thank you, sir.
All those girls.
Yes,
How
sir.
do you cope? They too. I like girls. Yes. Girls.
Like-
They are his fans. And
What
they buy
was-
they buy CDs, they stream.
They stream.
And they bring a different energy. And they are children of God.
Exactly. Daughters of Zion.
So
Also, yes. Man.
So the answer you gave now, you've just answered Korede Bello's question.
Yes, sir.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n láti help àbúrò.
Oh, yeah, help me to wet the ground.
Help àbúrò.
Exactly.
But sincerely, how do you cope? How do you handle it?
Thank you.
So, you know how, it's like the paradox of choice. The more choice you have, the more crippled you are to actually make the choice. The more female attention that we get or you get, the harder it is to actually enjoy it because there's so much, your energy is, dissipated and you don't know which one to choose or you don't know which one is for you. So it's unlike 5 people are giving you attention. You can see clearly.
Who is your best friend here? If you have 5 people who, it's like
Okay.
throwing 5 balls off.
Exactly.
And you just want to honestly grab one.
Okay, exactly.
The remaining 4 will be, who is the
No,
Exactly.
out of those 4,
4?
2 might be happy for the one selected, and 1 will be bad bellying that.
Absolutely.
What is it
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But the,
And of course, some of that negative energy might bounce back to you.
Absolutely. So it's a tough one. Eventually, I see a lot of comments.
No, too much.
Eventually, when I get to, when I find that one person, it's going to be
Do you find
interesting.
yourself having to assuage fans, especially the ones you have to deflect? Because somebody in your position, you have
Yes,
to
sir.
deflect a lot.
Oh yes.
Attention will be thrown your way, but you have to deflect. When you have to deflect, do you find yourself trying to
and how
accommodate?
do you do the deflection? Do you do it in a way that they will feel neglected or rejected?
That's
or do
it.
you do in a way that they will also feel good that he doesn't have my time, but let me still be a friend?
Be frank,
So that's a
be
beautiful
frank.
question from the both ends, because, like I said, the female energy is very powerful and it's very, very fragile, So I'm a people person. I don't like to, that kind of things. But I have people around who help me to put the checks and balances
That's nice.
in play. I think that's the most important thing because, in as much as you want to do some things yourself, but you cannot. I know the passion. If you heard the twins that called, there's that genuine energy.
Yeah.
They really just want to connect with you, even though you don't feel like that all the time. So you need barriers around you that help you checkmate the
filter
boundaries.
some of that.
Exactly, filter is the word. Yeah.
All right, you have an EP coming up,
Yes, sir.
In
EP
couple of
Table
days.
for Two.
and again you mentioned some songs.
How can your fans go out and get it?
Okay, so if you're not following me on social media right now, that's what you should do right about now. KoredBello, Korede Bello. So when it's out, you would know, and it will be on the link in my bio. But it will be available on all DSPs. That's Apple Music, Spotify, all of that. Boomplay as well. Boomplay, Audio Mac.
Nigeria.
Yes, it will be available.
And of course, you can catch the videos right here. Prime time.
Yes,
and of
definitely.
course, listen to it on Kenny's 104. All right.
Yeah.
You know,
I have a question though. Sorry.
Okay, I know.
Before you-
You are a journalist.
there's no way I'm going
It's
to
a
come.
journalist.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You can ask us. Turn the table around. We answer
Exactly.
your question.
So the table for two.
Okay.
You know, I asked them the last time when when we got the interview some weeks back. How have you been able to sustain this table for two?
For
For
Keke
this
and
long?
D1.
Exactly. For Keke and D this long. You know, emotionally, financially, business-wise.
Wow.
How have you been able to sustain this table for two? Because, like you rightly said, I'm still with the same manager, the same management that I started with, and you know, this you know, the staff
Roller coaster,
hurdles,
yeah,
especially
yeah,
in the
yeah.
industry. Like, how do you still say, you know what, I'm still going to be on this table for two with you? Like, I'm not
Honestly,
going to walk away from this table. We're going to sit it out and
honestly,
eat together.
For me,
Yes, sir.
and I know Kenny knows this, we were friends before
Yes, sir.
anything else.
That's true.
We were in the same classes
Mm.
for undergraduate. We were in the same classes for graduate. We graduated the same day. Back in days, those, if you're looking for Kenny, just come to my house.
Mm.
If you are looking for me, I'm not in my house. You'll find me in Kenny's house. Eventually, we decided, wait a minute. One person's house is always empty, so why don't we started living together, we became roommates. So we were friends before we genuinely enjoy each other's company.
Mm.
We like each other.
Mm.
So it's easy for us to do business together. So if you were friends when there was nothing, when the days we were drinking Gary, even when we became stars, we drank Gary with a pie in his office. So we were friends before anything else came. So it's easy to manage the success. And for some reason, God just put the two of us together that even when the success came, it didn't go to our heads. We understand it, we appreciate it. We don't, I know it's rare, people say it's rare, but we just genuinely like each other. So whether we have Gary to drink today or we have billions tomorrow. And my father said one thing before he died, I know Kenny remembers. He called the two of us and he said, look, I know you two are very good friends. You like each other, blah, blah, but let me give you a word of advice. There are two things that ruin friendships. Two things, money and women. If it ever comes to it, anything, share. And of course, being young, we say, I will have the share over. My brother said, I'm looking you straight in the eye, share.
And don't ask questions. Have you been sharing?
As you can see, we are still friends. So that answers your question, Abi.
I know you are a journalist.
Okay, I'm not going to, some sharing formulas.
Okay.
But sincerely, let me really sincerely.
Yes, sir.
Most things that Kenny and I do, we usually do together.
We share.
When we buy cars, we buy the same cars.
We share.
When we buy the Hummer, when we bought the Hummers, we bought two.
We
When
go
bought
shopping.
The Range Rovers, we bought two.
When we buy
So
clothes,
always
we
buy
go shopping together.
That makes so much sense because it's giving my table for two a different meaning. And there has to be equity on the table for the people on both sides of the table to, to still stay on the table. Because if there's no equity, if there's no...
There must be trust also.
Exactly.
There should be trust, for you, because I know there's a reason you're asking, because I know you've been with your manager for a long time. Look, there's a trust that if Kenny goes somewhere, let's say he goes to visit somebody and they give him 10 million naira, I know he will give me 5 without me even knowing or being there. And he feels the same way about me. If I go somewhere and I make a business decision on his behalf, he knows that I have his interest. So the trust must be there, and it's something you must not play with, because it will diminish that friendship very quickly. If your friend or your business partner does not have that trust in you, you have to be looking over your shoulder, or the person has to be checking everything you do. So it's a lesson for us all, Owo maton,
Absolutely.
Orelo maku,
Come and
Ilo
go.
maku. So money will come and go. But it's the friendships that you develop and you keep that will sustain you in old age. And that's why we are happy that you are happy. You can genuinely tell when a person is happy, whether there's money or not.
Absolutely.
You look like you enjoy what you do. That's why I don't comment much, but I follow your and I see that genuinely you are happy. You smile. It's easy to know when somebody is faking it.
Yeah.
If they are not happy and they're just performing because my manager says I have to go there, it's easy to discern because we can see through it. But I'm happy that you realized you had a problem. You went through it. You are back on the game, and you know why you are in it. That's why we do what we do, because we enjoy it. We did it when there was no money in it. when we came into music, there was no kobo in it. So why wouldn't we be happy when there's money in it? Now people are making 10 times what we make, but we are still happy because we can point and say, ah. So be grateful, be joyful. I'm happy that you are still with us. We did this interview with you when Godwin came out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say I'm happy that you're still radiating the same
Thank you.
the same happiness.
Energy.
And your manager, some people automatically blow.
And
I'm
before
happy
they blew, they will all be Dobale.
We've seen it.
They
We've
say,
seen
how are
it.
you, sir? How are you, sir? But once
Yeah, help me,
they
sir.
see
But
you
once
coming,
blow.
they turn their heads.
But
It's
keep doing what
not
you're
your
doing.
pattern.
It's not your portion. I'm really sincerely happy for you.
Thank you,
When
sir.
they called me and said, "Oh, Korede is coming today," there's some interviews you're just happy because you know you're going to enjoy this session, and I'm not disappointed.
Thank you,
I
sir.
know you're a
Appreciate it.
journalist. You have questions for us, just as we
Yeah,
have for you.
you've been answering the question. Let him ask me question
We learn from you.
so that I can answer my
So,
own question
Make sure
too.
the question is as tough as my own.
Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem. In terms of, okay, so if I hear you correctly, trust is the most important ingredient on that table for anything to work, for you to, for that thing to last as long and for people to enjoy it. That table for two, trust is the most important ingredient, because regardless of what comes on the table, money, women, whatever, but there has to be trust that, there's equity and you got my back. Even though you're eating chicken right now, I know that you're thinking that I deserve some piece of the chicken.
Yes.
Makes sense. Sir,
Yes, sir.
I see you as the energetic part of the table.
Hey.
You have been you just have so much fire inside of you, and it doesn't look like it's dying anytime soon. I think it's genetic. How do you separate the fire of the passion and the fire for the business? How do you separate that? How do you put the duality, like, okay, this is business and this is passion. This is where we have to make money. Because I remember a lot of, I'm not going to kid you, when we're coming back up, because there's not so many record labels. Kenny's Music is Kenny's Music. Are you sure that, they don't treat artists right? That kind of narrative was out there. Like, Kenny's Music, they just make money off of the artist. But knowing what I know now, business is business. And if someone is giving you an advance, they definitely want to make their interest back. It's like you're saying bank is cheating you, but it's just really interest.
You went to the bank.
Exactly, you went to
They didn't
deposit
come
your
to you.
money. So how do you separate that? This is business and this is passion.
Well, thank you, Korede. To put the question straight, like he rightfully said, we don't see business. We see relationship. We see friendship. We trust each other. Even sometimes when you are doing something that is no business, you're thinking about each other. So when business now comes up out of it, easily, it's for both of you. And again, you mentioned energy. Energy, before now, I would say he has more energy. ID also has more energy. I'm the coolest.
Really?
Ask him.
That's
No, hold on, Bane, hold on now. Hold on, ask him.
No,
Sincerely speaking, when we were in university, I don't do anything. He was closer to ID than me.
wow.
They go out every day. Even on a Monday morning. Los Angeles, you can party every time of the day. I will go and pick them up from Las Vegas on a Monday morning to go to work. But I said, let's go to Vegas. I know they go. Let's go. They were friends and they are so energetic. But when the table turns around, all of a sudden, I took the energy from them and I started. And again, do one now, speak more now. Before, be like, talk. But now, be like, you don't make her talk too.
Yeah. That's true.
It's a relationship. Chemistry. If he says one thing, I will say something that will to put stress. And again, without me even saying, he's going to say another thing to amplify. And after that, we'll still say something. Because ordinarily, without camera and microphone, that's what we do.
It makes sense.
That's
on camera. This is this natural energy of the flow.
Yes, you cannot buy it.
So, okay, this is the more energetic one in this table, or this is the more business-minded one. This is the more, music-driven one. How do you, separate those roles? Do you naturally allow it to just flow, or you designate roles? Like you say,
Natural.
brother,
I think
this is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do.
No, I think the chemistry will play out. If you allow the chemistry to play out and you don't let your ego factor in, ego is the biggest. If you
Ego
let the
is not
chemistry
allowed
just
to
play out,
table
look,
to-
there's some places, I'm talking business wise now.
Yes.
There's some places, some clients we go to, I know they don't like me. I will just stay back and let Kenny do the talking. And there's some places that we go that,
They like him better than me.
and we just know, naturally we just know, because you will feel the vibe. So you don't let your ego say, oh, I'm the MD, I must be the one making the presentation.
No.
As long as we get the job done.
What we're looking for is the business.
You understand?
We put our egos back to the backdrop, and
it
again we
also
allow
goes
the
into
business to rule.
relationships. Sometimes the wife is the stronger person, sometimes it's the husband.
Absolutely.
So you don't play the ego all the time, your guy in the house. Sometimes, look, there's sometimes we're on air that I'm not really in the mood for interviewing anybody. We go to Grammys a lot that I don't even feel like interviewing anybody. But Kenny, he will sense it. He won't say, Akilo Shele, he will just feel in. He knows me that, Baba, you professor Oleni, that he will just go to it.
And we don't even discuss it.
And before you know it, and then I will tell you something. People have asked me severally, have you people ever fought? We argue, we fight all the time. But we don't let it degenerate to, when we get upset with each other, we might not talk for 1 or 2 days. Then the third day we just,
where are we going to push anybody to?
You understand?
At our age? We can't push ourselves anywhere.
So,
We've done the best part of our age. How many more years? If you have 20 more years, we thank God now. And again, we started having 40 years ago. We've eaten my mouth together, eating gugu and epa together, eating turkey neck. Turkey neck only. See the way Rashiman is looking at me. We've eaten without meat before. So what is it that you want to bring to the table for me? Or is it that you want to share money, or you want to say, okay, it's a good looking girl? I remember one time, let me run this by you right quick, if you don't mind. Yes, we were at a party, and again, I was still bragging about the girl, and the American girl just say, hey, you African too? Yeah, he's African. Yes, what's up? That's my friend. That's me. Look at me.
But she liked them.
No, obviously. Americans, they come straight to you. They say, you don't look African. Is he African too? Yeah, he's African. Yeah, he's my friend. My friend. All right? If you have a friend, bring a friend for him.
Exactly.
But you
are like,
that's friendship.
that makes sense.
That's friendship. You open everything up. There's no need to hide anything, and you move on every day.
I like this conversation. So on this table for two, trust is the most important component. Ego does not belong on the table. Once ego is there, it destroys, the relationship. And you said relationship outside of, the business is also very key to sustaining this table for two. Then another thing I hear you say is,
chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. And there's been time where there's only been turkey neck on the table, nothing else. There's been time where you had loads to eat. Nothing. There's time there's been women on the table.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that could.
Yeah, there were women on the table.
What were they doing? Were they dancing?
I mean, they were entertaining, I suppose. But it's really interesting. Any table for two that has lasted more than 40 years is worthy of study.
Thank you.
And emulation and honor. And that's what I'm most proud of about your relationship is there's this aura of mystery and genuineness of purpose that is, if not, you still be doing this.
Yeah,
have any reason to.
Yeah, you know something, Korede?
Yes, sir.
You mentioned something earlier that when Kenny's music was coming up,
Yes, sir.
that a lot of talk.
Yes, sir.
That they just cheat those artists.
Yes, sir.
If we tell you how much percentage we charge, you'll be shocked compared to what is being charged today. All those times, look at us. We are journalists. We can write and we can present. We can easily go on radio, because all those things you said they were saying, we were hearing them.
You could just debunk
them. But guess what? We didn't even look at it as if it's important. It was not that important to us. We were just working on the alternative goal. This music industry must get bigger. This particular artist must blow. This particular song must be heard from here to Jamaica.
A hunter that is hunting an elephant does not stop to chase rabbits.
Can you say the Yoruba so that like you can get it more?
Or the tó ń lé erin. Kò ní máa. How do I?
Kò ní bojú wẹ̀yìn.
Kò ní máa bojú wẹ̀yìn.
Whoa.
You don't let distractions. When you have a bigger picture, a bigger vision, you don't let. There will be naysayers. That's what they are. They will try to distract you from that goal.
That is very.
But you must keep your focus, and because otherwise you will get distracted. You will miss the goal. So our goal was, this thing was, people came and said, what's 24-hour radio? Nobody listens to radio. Now when we first started Rap Hour then, they said 24 hours. Who listens to radio after 10? But look at it today. If you are not a 24-hour radio station,
true.
You know,
you're not
when
a radio
we
station.
started with Nigerian music, nobody listened to Nigerian music. And then
that's true. That's
the only
true.
Nigerian music you would hear was maybe Sonny Ade,
That's true.
and that was
Fela.
on Sundays.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Fela on Sundays. But look at it today. You can play
Transition.
24 hours of Nigerian
Music.
artists in clubs everywhere.
All over the world, not just in Nigeria.
But you must have your conviction and you must stick with it. That time they abused us a lot. Oh, these American boys have come. What are they? What do they know?
Even they did record to abuse us. Oh,
Some of them have come back to apologize, and it's part of the game. But you must understand your process, your part in the process, which you are playing magnificently, if I must say sincerely. And I'm not saying that because you are here.
Thank you.
But you know where you are going.
Yep.
Some people asked you, are you singing gospel? Are you singing? And you've told them, I'm not. I'm just.
Platform for service.
Once you understand that and you keep that focus, you can't miss your way. And to bambiri or no,
Thank you.
Korede, thank you.
Thank you so much.
For those who don't know that
Any more
Korede-
questions? Any more questions?
No, I'll come back.
You know we are journalists and we can answer your
I
questions.
know, but you know, as journalists, we also have to manage attention
Yeah.
and page and words, so
Yeah.
we don't lose
The
our
audience.
audience. So that's
I
why,
got-
if
I
not,
got
I
you.
have questions for this. I'll probably
got
still
you.
have questions after this.
I know next
Well-
time the questions will pop up.
Absolutely, more questions. Women though, I wish I could ask about women.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, because I can see people, behind the scenes.
Go ahead. Where's Casper? Where are you going?
He has a phone call.
Oh, okay. Ask now.
The most important, I think the most powerful thing or entity that could really break the table for two is women. I feel like money, somebody might not be as money hungry as the next person, but there's something about women and entitlement or attachment to, it might not be you, but it could be your partner. It's like, nah, man, no, this your friend. Are you sure that he really, really likes you like that? Like, what? You have family to feed now. Like, you have to. Shower man,
Wọ́n
like
láti
make
jẹun.
some deals. Like, show gbogbo ẹlẹ́wọ̀n àjọ máa ṣe papọ̀ ní. You understand that kind of narrative? And
This man is wise. He's wise beyond his age.
I'm telling you.
What is body presently is what he's asking.
Are you serious?
He doesn't tell me what he's talking about.
No, listen. Wọ́n ní tọmọdé bá ń gégi.
Àgbàlúmọ̀ tó máa sí.
Exactly.
yeah,
You see, our father saw those things when I said they called the two of us. Because they know once they are two friends and they could
They are
see
experienced.
that bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí ẹ máa kọjá ibi tẹ́ wà yìí.
sure.
My father for one didn't support my musical
Career.
endeavor. Mo rán ẹ lọ sí America kó lọ kàwé music ibi tí báwo. But when he saw the progression that how much you rape our every day, can you come? That was when he called us that look, if you people are serious about this, your friendship, you must take cognizance of these two things. Like you said, money. And women are very powerful spiritual beings.
Absolutely.
You must respect them in as much as they will give you, they are our mothers, they are our sisters. You must, we've seen it in this industry. I don't want to name names. We've seen it. You understand? So you must be very clear. You must be very focused. I mentioned something to you. When the man said share, but guess what?
It does not matter.
It doesn't matter. He gave an example. I will tell you one example. There's this celebrity that I had a mad crush on. And I used to tell Keke that this person, more like, and one day we all ended up on the same plane. And this celebrity sat in between us. I was too shy to say anything to her. Keke was just flowing. But initially, maybe he forgot. But came to Lanu, the babe was already flowing with Baba Keke. But I now, motim binu go pe but most of them Keke pe mo like to ba te ma wa ba sọ̀rọ̀ my biya pe motim fume go in my mind like ta ba sokale play my Baba Keke jagon ma ba. But guess what? I just remember what my father said. Don't pick, because any single signal can send the wrong thing that can ignite Mokonra. Keep calm. But guess what? On the way back, we were seated in the same 3 days later. And I guess Keke had told him that Dayo likes you, Kinikon. But apparently she liked Keke. But guess what? Being as things as they were, she now introduced me to. This was before I got married.
Yeah, we know. So, no. Before wedding.
Guess what, Korede? Guess what?
And listen now, ẹgbọ́rọ̀ ni.
Èèyàn láti máa ṣe sùúrù o, and this is for everybody. She now introduced me to her sister.
Younger.
Her sister was finer than
Younger.
Younger.
Ojú èmi gan wá ṣáná.
Ṣó ti yé? So tá bá ní sùúrù wá sí òkúta àjìnà. Káké mo ti mú jà mẹ́ pé mo bone mo walk away. You would have. This person, we were friends for like over 5 years. Wow. This person that I'm talking about. So in everything, there's a time, there's a place. That situation was not mine. It was Keke's own. So kilometer Jafun. I got something you have to give up good to get better.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
absolutely. That makes sense.
Are you asking another question?
You haven't answered. I wish you could just touch on it a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe he has answered for you.
Go ahead.
Like usual. That's the part of the question that I asked about, like the women, and even as married men.
Right.
So this is pre-marriage. But even as married men, like, do the women come in between your business?
No, you know that we are married, and once that we are married, Madame is fine.
And they are friends.
And they are friends. The kids are fine, and their kids, they are friends.
Makes sense.
So any other thing, we don't know about that one.
Okay.
And I'm talking. Adeneye, stop laughing. We don't know.
But if your women they know your temperament. So women are not stupid either. They will study you if they know that this is a no-go area. Yes. They won't outstep their bounds. True. You understand?
That's true.
Just like those things you said,
Exactly. Thinking about it.
It's natural that people will say such things.
Yeah.
So, when in business partnership, you're gonna go and start.
Exactly.
But if you know that your happiness comes from this person,
you stick to
like
it.
I said, I've been friends with him before I got married. So who is the woman that will now come and tell me, why are you still hanging with Kenny? Why?
No, we are
and
together.
When you see, when you met me, I was always. The day I met my wife, I took Kenny there now.
Yeah.
Hello, baby, continue to meet. Hello.
Yeah, with the fair.
So if you know that that's my relationship with him, why to So it's left for the man to also state the boundaries that this is my friend or this is my friendship. When I come home, this is our own relationship. If you want a relationship with me and him and with his children, and then we set those boundaries. And
wow, that is really, really impressive. I really wish that we can do it in this our generations, because it looks like it's more than just the wives. It's the people now that they feel like they have an opinion in your relationship. Back in the day, your people don't really even. I don't think I know your wives.
This guy, we know this guy even before we met our wife. This one, we've been friends like 30 years. I've been 25 or something.
Wow.
So you must keep friendships. Ajijoma Dagbatama by God's grace. All these people that are here with us, they've been with us for a long time.
You see the guy that came earlier that we said that we started prime time together inside
It's like any parlor.
Inside, how many years ago? almost
That's
30, almost
his
20,
first son.
almost
The boy was
25.
1 year old when we started Prime.
That's the first son there. And you know when the father came, yeah, that's the first son.
He's now
He's
our
our
editor.
editor.
Wow.
And the father came and said, your son, he laughs like you. We are family people and we keep it.
I just had an epiphany.
The most important thing in life, when you remove emotion and feeling from what you do, then every other things comes your way.
Place.
Yeah. Just try as much as possible.
Pastor Korede wants to testify.
I just had a revelation, epiphany, everything at once. That the most important thing on the table for two is relationship. Money will come and go. Every other thing will come and go. Girls will come and go. But the relationships would outlast every other thing on the table for two. And when people come together, they build something new. They build something else that lives. And that's that relationship that should outlast and outlive every other thing. Thank you so much for joining me on my program. Thank you.
You know what, Korede?
Yes, sir.
Korede, where's your manager? And I want both of you to listen. This guy, supposed to have a TV show.
That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say.
This guy,
We'll give him maybe 1 hour on Kenny's show.
that is fine.
Then
That is fine. That is fine. You just nailed it. You are a good host. The way you dealt with both of us.
He's a journalist.
And again, well, you know, when D1 answers a question, you might be a bit timid in asking further. You were not. I was watching. Like I said, I like to watch. And what I was looking at is professional. And again, you sat there, you look like if it was your show. You did. You did. And again,
I went to switch the.
it's good to.
He went to Institute of Journalism.
Exactly.
Right, but many people will go there and they may not have common sense. You know,
That's
so
why
you're supposed to your TV show on him on our network.
Thank you, sir.
Anytime you're ready, let's make it happen.
Appreciate it.
Korede, it's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. We are sincerely. I don't, part of artists in Marion, I tell you like it is. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you are happy. You look happy.
Yes.
You look calm. There's inner happiness, There's a happiness that comes from inside that can't be explained with a Range Rover or Bentley outside.
Absolutely.
But I'm happy that you're happy. Keep
Thank
doing
you,
what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Keep sending out your message, whether it's a message of love, a message of Christianity, a message of whatever. And whichever platform you can reach people, keep doing it. God will bless you. God will continue to prosper you and the people that follow and work with you. It's very important. As we pray for you, we must pray for them. Thank you for honoring us today with your presence.
Thank you for honoring me with your presence too.
And we look forward to more collaborations and more. So after COVID, we need to get together and
do some kind of.
So it's not just interview and radio and TV all the time.
Yeah.
So God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Michael.
On that note, we like to say a very big thank you to our guest, Mr. Korede Bello. A round of applause again, please.
And his management team.
Yes. Manager, you are a great guy. We didn't even talk about him that much. He's been with you since Casper the Ghost. He's been with you since inception.
Yes,
I remember one time I was talk too much. I was advising you that whatever you do, don't fight your record label, don't fight your management label. That the one you are with, you need them, they need you. Because if you fight them, you're going to lose another one.
Exactly.
It's a long journey. No do, they will collect. It's good to have 10% of something than they'll say you want to have 100% of zero. Thank you, my brother. Congratulations. Keep doing what you do. Babane. All right, Tom. On behalf of ID Ogungbe, my name is Keke Ogungbe.
And I am Dio, D1 Adeneye. We'll see you same time next week. Thank you, Korede Bello.
And thank you to our crew. Talking from Babade, Yinka, Rashiman, Damilola, Babash, Bobo. The list is endless. King Shaka. Sholape. Fatai. The list is endless. Thank you so much.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.